underneath the car. So for the boost charge pipe, remove this clip. Oh fuck, I just realised I need this hose as well. What's happening, everyone? My name is Adrian and welcome back. Welcome back to What the Pun. Hope you're all doing good, doing well, doing great. In today's video, we'll be going underneath the Mark 5 Golf GTI. Okay, so basically there's two things I want to do today. Starting off with replacing the existing diverter valve inside the Mark 5 Golf GTI. Haven't really got a clue. I don't really know what the current condition is of the current diaphragm or which version it is. So to start off with, I want to get that removed and kind of inspect it and see what version it is and see how bad it is. I have a sneaky suspicion it might have a bit of a break in the diaphragm, which can be causing the car to not react or respond with the boost very well. It might be a little bit of boost leak. I'm not 100% sure, but it's worth, whilst I'm doing some bits underneath this car, to have a look and replace it with a later one, a Rev G. I will probably try and record some after footage of how this sounds, and if I have the opportunity, maybe I will replace it with a GFB one later on and maybe do a Rev G and GFB differences in terms of how the car sounds, and maybe it's able to capture the difference in terms of how the car responds. People say like the GFB makes the car respond a bit better. My Mark 6 Golf R actually has one of these. The fitment and replacement of the diverter valve is very different between the Mark 6 Golf R and the Mark 5 GTI. The Mark 6 Golf R, the diverter valve is easy to reach, it's at the top of the car, whereas the Mark 5, I have to get underneath the car. To start off with, it's remove the under tray, and just to give yourself a bit more room, remove the cover, the front driver's side cover on that side as well, just to give yourself a little bit more access. Whilst I'm also underneath the car, I'm replacing, I think it's the boost charge pipe on this side of the car, because the one in the car right now, it's got quite a big dent. I suspect that, I mean, it's not causing a noticeable problem, but it's just for the sake of making sure everything's okay, I will be replacing it basically. So just want to make sure everything's gravy, and just so I have that one thing off the list of things that could be bothering me, and just eliminating any potential weak spots of the car. So yeah, getting this replaced with this one, replacing the damaged one. I'll show you afterwards how damaged the existing one is, but yeah, just another bit on the car. So actually taking this off should give me more space to reach the diverter valve, I hope, fingers crossed. But yeah, I'll get started. Okay, nice and easy. This was quick. But first problem, let me just explain to you why I've come across a problem already. But in terms of removing this top part is held in by one of these clips, a smaller one, and then this side by another one of these clips. Just use a flathead screwdriver to pry it off, makes your life easier. But problem is that I can't reuse this part of the charge boost pipe hose, so the main reason why I needed to replace it is because this is quite damaged. You can see a big dent here, and because of that, it's actually basically locked this hose into place. So I can't remove this hose, and I doubt I'll be able to reuse it, because if that's bent, then I assume the metal housing of the hose is also damaged, so that might cause a bit of a problem putting that in, because it might create a bit of a leak. And yeah, so won't be able to finish this today because I need to order a new one of these hoses. But for now, let's move on to the next bit, which is the what do I need to do next? diverter valve. Let's get on to the next one. Hopefully that'll be nice and quick as well. Okay, let's move on. Okay, let me give you an update with the diverter valve and how far I am right now. So charge boost pipe, which I cannot update or change today because the other end I cannot reuse, so I need to order another part. But diverter valve is, you can see it's just right next to it over here. I've already removed 2 screws. It's very tight in here, so you're gonna have to get creative with your tools. There's one more tucked away at the top there, which I'm gonna have to kind of loosen up blind. It takes about 2 million turns per screw, so good luck, be patient, you'll get there in the end. And take breaks in between if you need to, because like my arms are a bit sore right now. So yeah, I'll get on with that one, and then we'll have a look at the old diverter valve in a bit. Okay, cool, see you in a bit. Okay, so 10 hours later, finally have this diverter valve out. It actually doesn't look too bad. There's no splits, still quite good. But now that we have it out, we might as well put the newer Rev G in there. In terms of removing it, just make sure, because I need to use a tiny little extension, because if I just used it on this bit, there's not enough room, so it's knocking on the diverter valve, so I need a little short extension, and that really helped. But yeah, just make sure to dab a little bit of engine oil on the new one, just to help it create a nice little clean seal, and yeah, keep everything nice and smooth. Anyways, let's put the new one in, and put the old charge pipe back on, and then wrap up. Cool, let's go. Okay, so that is it. What did I do? So the Rev G diverter valve is in, fitted, car's running, as you can hear. Boost pipe, I need to come back to that. I need to order that hose, because I'm missing that hose. Should have thought of that. That's my bad. But in terms of how the car is going to behave and perform with the Rev G, who knows how it's going to behave. If it's going to be any different from the Rev C. The Rev C looks perfectly fine. There's no splits. But there's always a reason why they make a newer version, because the newer versions is an improvement of the previous one. So this one is supposed to be stronger. People say it behaves better. It gets a better response. But who knows? But stay tuned if you want to find out how the car sounds and behaves. At the end of this video, I will have some B-roll of how the car is with the Rev G diverter valve. At some point, I will probably put the GFB diverter valve in and also do another video on that one as well. But yeah, I mean, it wasn't too bad. Now that I know how to do the Mark 5 GTI diverter valve, I feel like it's going to be a doddle the next time. It's just because I have the experience of doing it on the Mark 6 Golf R. I thought, that's easy. And then jumping into the Mark 5 GTI diverter valve, because it's so tight and not little space there, it just made it seem like it's difficult to do. But once you find the right angle, you got the right tools, it's not bad. It's not that bad. Not that bad. But anyways, that's it from me this week. In the upcoming weeks, I will, if the weather stays dry, I'll try and do the front and rear brakes on Mark 5 GTI. If you remember, there was a Range Rover on the channel at some point. I need to do a bumper repair on that one. Got parts in the garage. Got loads of parts in the garage, but it's just finding the time and finding the right weather to do everything. But yeah, that's it from me this week. If you're enjoying the content, make sure to like and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. Love you all. Bye bye.